Flosstube! My name is Lydia and welcome to a new episode of Lovely Stitches here on Flosstube. So this will be my first regular update for 2022. Today is Saturday, the 22nd of January. A great day outside with rain, so obviously a great moment to film a new video. I have a few whips for you to show. I have Stitchketeers, which are long overdue, some of them, because I had to show them last year, but I totally forgot due to circumstances. But first of all, I really want to thank all the people who responded to my whip parade. I started off with some depressing news, but thank you all for your very kind responses. It really warmed my heart. Thank you, thank you. Also thank you for all my new subscribers. Really, thank you. I really appreciate everyone who subscribes to my channel. If you're new to my channel and you really like what you see, please subscribe, because it helps my channel grow. Every YouTuber says this, Flosstuber, but it really is. So thank you. So I really have, I also have a little bit of live update, which I will share at the end of the video. So if you're only here for the cross stitch, you can skip that part. It will not be a large part of the video, it will just be a small update, but I wanted to share some recent updates with you. Very recent, I must say. So let's dive into whips. I have a few standing here. And I am trying something new. I normally just show my projects and that's it. But what I really like to see with other Flosstubers is when people show the ending point of, or the beginning where they started, you know. But I only figured that out after starting with this project, and this is Farewell to Anger. So from this project you will only see where I ended. I will tell you the percentages, but I am not able to show you my starting point, because I only thought about that after I already started. So it didn't really, I didn't really feel like making a photo at that point. So the first project I'm going to show you is this one. And I hope I can show it without glare. Yes, there it is. Farewell to Anger by Leonard Efremov, charted by Hate. Really love this project. Last year it almost fell off my lap. Last year I stitched a lot on my focus piece, which was Paul Ferry. I finished her and I'm really glad with it. But when I was watching my own whip parade, I really found out I haven't touched other projects much. I started a few, I stitched a little bit on them, but I never made big progress on them. And I also miscounted. I don't have 49 whips, I have 51 whips. Oh, I'm really, I mean, I'm not ashamed. I love every piece. But 51 whips is quite a lot. And that's the reason why I'm not showing you a new year, new start. I wanted to, I have something kitted up, I wanted to start it. But I don't want to add more whips to it. So I decided to put it aside. It will stay kitted and I will start it, and I hope soon. But I want to get some more progress in on the projects I already have. So I'm not looking for a finish and then starting something new. I just want progress, and at this point I'm not at that point to start a new project. I do have a project I want to start, but I'm going to start that in May for Mania or Xenia or whatever you want to call it these days. I'm going to get that up and I will show it to you in a little while, because I got it as a gift, as a random act of kindness, and I am going to start it with that person. I will tell you all about it when I show it to you. First off, I will show you Farewell to Anger. I'm stitching this on 18 count Aida 201, and I started at 8.84% and I stopped at 9%. And how am I going to show you this, because it's quite a large project. Here it is. As said, I don't have a beginning photo of this, just an ending photo. Oh, the colors look very nice. Thumbnail. Yeah, so it looks like I stitched quite a lot on this, but it's only 9%. So I still have a lot to do. But I love it. So that's Farewell to Anger, and really looking forward on making more progress on this one. The project bag I am using for this is a laptop cover I bought at the Action, a Dutch store, and it has a metallic shiny outside, and I really thought this was suitable for this project. If you see, depending on how the light reflects on it, you see the rainbow. So, and Farewell to Anger is like the rainbow to me. Then I have something totally different, and I do have a cover photo for this, but I need to figure out where I have it. It is in between. Oh, here it is. It's a 2020 pandemic sampler by Sarsi Girl. This is a freebie. What kind of freebie? I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. She designed it for when the pandemic started, and how am I supposed to show you? Like this. This is how far I am. I will show it a little bit more up close because the fabric is a little bit dark. I'm stitching this on 40 count cobblestone, and I believe it's the regular cobblestone, not the dark cobblestone. I really love how the colors are turning out. I really have to put in more moments so I can pick out my thumbnail. I started on the rooster here, which is the tail of the rooster, and I'm seeing this, I'm like, oh, maybe I need to finish it. I don't know. I have so many projects I want to work on, so this is hard to choose. And then I have another Hade, which I also have in an Action bag, but this has snake print on it. An Action cover. I will show you the mock-up first. This is one of my older Hades now, and I would really love to see this finished. This is a mini called Owl in Poppy Field, and I really fell for the colors, and I'm sorry for the glare. It's really hard to show this. Maybe this way. Yes. I really fell for the colors. I really like the pink, I like the blue owl. And my intention was stitching this for my daughter, Diane. She used to call owls hooties, which I really adored the way she called them. So yeah, this is also a project I am stitching on 18 count, and this was my go-to fabric before. Now I like to choose 25 count, but I'm going to finish this on 18 count just because I don't want to restart this. This is how far I am. From both corners are in here. This is how far I am right now, and I forgot to say it with Pandemic Sampler, and I hope my husband remembered to put in a picture somewhere. But this is how it looked when I started. I need to get used to this. And this is how far I am now. I started at 14.81% and right now I am at 15.55%. And I mainly worked over here and a little bit over here. So not a lot, but progress is progress. Then the next one is our new friendship cell, which is Mini Deer Creek, hashtag Dear Friends cell, and then deer written as a deer, the animal kind. This is the mock-up of what it will be when it's finished. Yes, there it is. I'm stitching the mini version. The other girls, I believe only Jemima is stitching the regular, and the others are stitching the mini. I really love this project. It's in a Frog and Fudge bag. Love this. Love. I really love purple. I love the flowers. This one I'm stitching on 25 count, 1/1, and I started stitching in a diagonal, which you will see on the before picture. Using the parking method really comforted me. I mean, you really see the picture coming together. When you're stitching cross country, you will have some holes everywhere because you need to stitch that color. This really comforted me, but it was really slow going, so I decided to move over to cross country stitching, which I'm used to. And this is how far I am now. I worked in the top part of the threads, and as you can see, cross country, and I still need to work in these threads. I started at 3.51%, and right now I am at 5.03%. Because this is a mini, it's very fast growing, I must say. Really love this one, really love the colors. And I can't wait to get back to this one. It is at least coming out on the next Friday, because we will have a Zoom meeting then with the Stitchketeers. If you want to join us, please join using the hashtag. It's not just for Stitchketeers only. Please join in. We would really love to see how your progress is coming along. Next one is in a project bag I made myself. It's just a loose flap. I need to make something on it so I can close it, but just this works. This is a project I started because of Simba, hashtag Simba cell. Yeah, I really love this. I need to get back to it, but I stitched a little bit on it after my whip parade, and then I put it aside so I could stitch on a height. But this is Olga's autumn stocking, and because of the black cat, it reminded me of Simba, and I want to have something to commemorate him with. He really was my buddy, so I don't want to start crying again, I'm sorry. I'm stitching this on 32 count linen, which I hand dyed using walnut crystals, and this is how far I am. Since the last time you saw it, I haven't added much, but I added one leaf, and I started working on the third one, and still have thread hanging here. No needle, because I apparently need it for a different project. If you have 51 projects and you like the ball pointed needle, it will be an expensive hobby, so I switched them around. So yeah, I want to stitch on this some more. Not today, I'm going to grab another pattern today. I will show you which I oh, beginning point of Olga's autumn stocking. I will show you in a few moments what I will stitch on later today. Then I have something in a Zeeman small shopping bag, which also works. This is Francine's cotton collage. Something I wouldn't buy now, but I have this in my stash for several years. I want to finish it. I am really proud of all the girls who are really ditching some projects. My head doesn't work like that. I think it's a waste because I bought it one day because I loved it. I'm going to finish this project. Here is when I started it. I'm going to finish this project, and I already have in mind what I will do with it. I still have it in the hoop, but it will go away for a little bit now. I am going to finish this as a project bag, because this isn't something I will hang on my wall, and it's rather large, and I believe it will come till over here. This will be a large bag, but it will be perfect for a height. So I'm going to finish this as a project bag. I worked over here in this piece. I worked in this flower, a little bit of the border, a little bit of the green over here, and I finished the ear of the cat. So I did quite a bit actually, and I will try to grab this every other week or so, just to get some project in, even though it's only for a day. It's really comforting to work on this because it's 14 count, it's easy to see. So yeah, you will get to see this finished one day. It doesn't have to be this year, but I really want to see some progress on it. So that's it for my whips. Let me check my notes. Yes, those are my whips. First off, I want to show you the racks I got. I received a few racks recently. The first one I received was quite a while ago. I received a rack from Liana. Thank you so much, Liana, for this beautiful rack. This is an ornament by Heaven and Earth Designs, and I have to check for the name. This is Quick Stitch Spirit of Winter by Ciro Marsetti. He or she has lovely projects, and I really want to start it in the upcoming year. And I will, because look how beautiful. So I will, but I have to see when, because there are quite a lot I want to start in the next year. And as said, I really want to get some progress in on the projects I already have. Then I received 2 racks from the Stitchketeers, or 2 of the Stitchketeers. They wanted to cheer me up because of what happened to Simba. And they both separately from each other sent me a rack on almost the same time. So thank you, girls. I am going to show first this one. I have to check her name. Yes. This one I received from Debbie, which is Mini Bouquet by Tatiana Fedorova. Look at those colors. Can't wait to start this one. It's so gorgeous. Yeah, I need to get this up. I will stitch this on 25 count. This would be such a pleasure to stitch. And this would be something I would really like to hang in my house. I mean, sometimes you stitch a project like peacock plumage. I really love it, but I'm not going to see myself hanging it in my living room. But this one, I would really like to see hanging in my living room. So then the next one I received from Jemima, the rocking stitcher, and Debbie is her channel name is Creatively Yours. They will be linked down below. And this is Cosmic Marbles by Amy Stewart. Like, OMG, how pretty is this? This is something I wouldn't hang in my house either, but to stitch this, I mean, this would be a joy to work on. All those colors, I mean, this has happy written all over it. Really love it. So thank you girls for giving me these racks. Thank you. I am really, yeah, I really love it. Yeah, thank you. For plans, I am going to stitch later today. Oh, I forgot something. This morning I received another, how do I call it? Yeah, Stitchy Kindness, I should say, in my mailbox. This is fresh from the mailbox. This is Rose Arbor by Mirabilia. This is a pattern Debbie ditched, and she asked us Stitchketeers if we were interested in one of the patterns, and I saw this one and I really fell for the beautiful dress she is wearing. Yeah, I really love it. It's so gorgeous. I am discovering new things every time I'm looking at it, and yeah. This is something I'm going to stitch. I am, well, I will tell you in plans right away what I will work on next. Then I have Snow Queen by Mirabilia, which I really want to start. And this will be definitely my 3rd Mirabilia. And Debbie was kind enough to insert the beads and the cry neck, which is needed for this pattern. So thank you, Debbie, with a very colorful card with it. Thank you, Debbie. So yeah, for plans, I'm debating whether I will work on my Mirabilia today, Gypsy Queen, which I haven't touched in quite a while, or, and I will grab my tablet, if I will stitch on Titanic by Artisy. I only made a small start on this one because of I missed a few colors. I have them already, I ordered them, but I need to work on it. And this is also very pretty. I am going to stitch this for my husband. My husband and I are both very into Titanic, into the movie. He is really into cruise ships, ocean liners, that kind of thing. He always is looking on YouTube for videos about that. And then I saw this one on Artisy, on the Artisy website, and then decided to stitch this for him. It's not a big piece, so it will not take me years. But I just need to get some more progress on it. So yeah, what to stitch on. Maybe you could tell me in the comment box below what you would work on. Would you work on the Titanic, or would you stitch on Gypsy Queen by Mirabilia? That's a difficult one, I must say. So for now, a little bit of life update. If you are not here for that, but just for the cross stitch, you can end the video now. So thank you for watching. I wanted to share a little bit of life update. Here in the Netherlands, we are the COVID numbers are running up very high because of the Omicron. I hope this is in English the same. I should have looked that up before I started filming. But the Omicron variation, you know what I mean. At this point we received an email last night that there were some cases in my son's class. At this moment he had 4 teachers because one was an intern, one had to learn, or was an intern, one had to learn the get to know the class because one of the other 2 was leaving to a different school. So from the 4 teachers, 3 of them are contaminated with COVID, and at this point I know 3 classmates are from the last few days. We tested our son with a self test, and he is negative, but one of the kids that is has a positive test is one of his closest friends. The other one is sitting next to him, and the other one he has to do a lot of assignments with. So we are really going to check him every day, see if he gets some sort of how do you call it, if he gets a fever or a cold or whatever. At this point he doesn't have it, so very lucky. But we are just waiting to see. I mean, we could be next. Luckily my husband and I, we had our shots, our booster shots, so we can go out of the house. Our daughter can still go to school because he is not positive yet. And next Wednesday he has to do a PCR test to see if he still is negative. So we will wait for that to happen. So yeah, that's a little bit of life update. He has to be in quarantine mode at this point. He really hates it. He just did it, his self-test, and half an hour after he said, I'm bored. He is an outside kid, even though it's, I mean, today it's a rainy day and he would be outside, but he can't. And we will do some games or some art stuff with him, so he will not be bored anymore. So that's it for now. We will just get through it. It's just how things go this time. I will thank you for watching. Thank you for being a subscriber, and if you're new and you would like to subscribe, I really appreciate every one of you, and you are really the best community ever, so thanks for that. I will see you in my next update. I am not going to give you any any date for that. You will just see when a new video will pop up online. If you hit the bell, the notification bell, you will get a message if I put up a new video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!